Get out of there. Good Friday morning. Thanks for joining me this morning. TGIF. Hello, Melly Man 24. Hello to Brenda, who might be listening. She's gone to tinkle and make a coffee. Let me get my intro out of here so I don't. I already screwed up by not having it on deck and ready to hit as soon as I hit live. Not a problem, Mike. Nice to see you here this morning. I've been running around myself. Milo, please get away from our finds shelf. What are you looking for? Hold on, I think he rolled his ball over there. Of course, my fucking dog. Always gonna do it while I'm alive. Like kids. And you're not, yeah, get your ball. Now get out. You ding dong. Yeah. Sorry about that. He already started with me. Oh my Lord. Yeah, I've been running around myself. Hubby will be leaving work early today, so he'll be leaving right around the time my 2-hour live stream should end. Wow, I just look like the Chinese movie. That's what it looked like to me anyways. I just noticed I didn't change my color on my screen. Whatever. I try to do it like whatever color I'm wearing, and I totally spaced that. Like I said, I have been running around trying to get all our ducks in a row so that when he gets home, he's getting off the highway and he's hitting the grocery store, which is right down the road. So he's going to hit the grocery store first. He's going to come home. We'll put everything that I have already here by the door in the car. We will put the ice in food perishables in the styrofoam cooler. Have not even done a hint to my dogs. Because, they're like kids and they will be like up your butt until you actually leave. So again, it's going to be a surprise when we put their leash and collar on. Then they're going to be like, what is going on? Because this would be the second week that we've been away. Well, 1 week in between that we didn't go. And it was the first time that we went, so no, you're not coming up on the chair. Right here on your bed. No, right here on your bed. So fun. Another 2-hour ride with the dogs in the back seat. I am seriously considering bringing, because we only have one little puppy, like little animal crate. Our other dog was a huge dog, which is that crate's already up there for just, hey, shut it. But last time we had 2 episodes, one on the way up and one on the way back of the dog's leashes, because we had them tied to the headrest of the back seat so that they had enough leash to sit down, lay down, and apparently a little more than that. And one crossed over the other and got all tangled up. So next thing you know, you hear kind of like how they do sometimes on my stream. Good morning, Mama. Thanks for joining us this morning. Already having hair issues. Yeah, way. What is up with that? Hold on, Frenchie. I got like this big piece of hair that's like, what the fuck is that? Whatever. This is as good as it's gonna get, because once I get up there, this is gonna be all this. There's really not much of anything to get the blue, just a little blue into killing us. And the Scara, which I normally try to use. Um, you just got the notification? Dude, I made it at like 6:30 this morning. Like, what the frick? Yeah, I hope it's live. It says live. I've been live for 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes. Sorry, reading Brenda's reply. Camping vacation. Yes, we're going for the long 4-day. Hubby usually works. Please don't pee on my kayak chair. Okay? Get your ball. Get your ball. Hubby normally works till 3:30, but he has to get out early so we could beat the freaking mad traffic. Because everybody pretty much goes north or east to the beach, north to the mountains. Today's kind of overcast with rain in the forecast for New Hampshire, and we are going right across from upstate New Hampshire into Vermont. And their weather for today is pretty much shit like ours. I think they may have rain for tonight. Tomorrow looks like thunder. At first, the other day when I looked, it said thunderstorm single. Now it says thunderstorms. So we're kind of like thanking the Lord that we aren't camping in a tent. We do have a camper, 26-foot camper, and a screen house just for that case, just for that one of those reasons, because 2 weeks ago when we were with my sister and brother-in-law, the awning on their camper works. They have a nice, like brandy new pretty much camper or close to it. Ours is like I think it's a 2006 Wildcat or whatever, which again, we didn't get it with the idea of towing it everywhere. We got it because we knew it was going up on a mountain and it's staying there until it falls apart, and then it'll just be replaced with something else. Nice, Mama. That's awesome. I wish everybody watching or not watching, I just wish everybody would have an awesome Memorial weekend. I think our best day's looking like Sunday. So, but like I said, we have this greenhouse. So, plus I went yesterday and I bought clear shower curtain liners. And with the idea, I couldn't find any rings, Went to the dollar store. They sell rewind. They sell shower curtain liners. You think they'd sell the shower curtain clippies? No. So I have twine that's already up there, and then I have a spool of rope that's here. The only thing is this rope's kind of, it's got that woven quality to it. So what I'm going to do is probably use the twine to loop each hole of the shower curtain. The thicker rope that we have will go from the outside of the screen house on the tent tops, because it has the dome and then you put the sticks. That's the only thing that we took apart when we left, before we left actually, was we took all 4 posts that hold it up off. So it just kind of went, it's still staked to the ground in case we got wind that we had no clue of. Milo, please don't pee on my seat. And then hubby put the big pet crate that we said we brought up there for whatever. He put that on top to hold it for weight. So all we have to do when we get there is just put the 4 poles back into the top and to the bottom so it stands up. I got these handy dandy. They're kind of flickering because they obviously have been on all night. But they're the solar, because we're totally off the grid. When the sun goes down, you can't see with the screen house ropes that hold it taut. you could be walking in, get clothesline. So I got these from the dollar store, figuring we'll stake them, and that way there it'll just show where the two front ropes are, which is what you'd have to walk past to get into our camper. Even if you don't see the rope, you will see the light, so that'll be enough of a heads up. So blah blah blah, yeah. I'm going to make just string go through the shower curtain liners, and then we'll feed the shower curtain onto the sections of rope from pole to pole. So with the idea that if it starts raining, you don't have to go in the camper either. You can still continue to be in the screen house. You just pull the shower curtain liner over, and that will give the protection from the rain splashing in. And you'll still get the breeze, you know what I'm saying? And because they don't have any trees on the property, good morning, Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting. Thank you for joining us this morning. Sorry I do that. I go from speaking to saying hello and back to speaking. There's not a tree anywhere in that whole clearing. It's all on the side and in the back 40, back 7, whatever. Bill, good morning. I got Papa Rouse in the house. I also got navy blue. I kind of wanted to get green, but they didn't have it. I'm talking to the dollar store, Dollar Tree. So anyways, I get a couple of panels, shower curtain liners that are navy blue. And again, with the idea that because there is no shade per se, when it's full blown facing the front of the screen house, we could have the blue curtain liner down, which would, help give us some shade from the front. So there's, you're not having the blaring sun. Then from last time we were there, we noticed that the sun sets over the wetlands behind their house where my sister's huge beaver is, Bill, and where the moose go. So I'll put navy blue on the right side of the screen house. And even if it doesn't completely block the whole length of the screen house, you can just kind of like slide it and to wherever you're sitting in the screen house so that it does afford you shade from the opposite side. So that way there we have more living space outside. The boys, dogs, can still be with us in the screen house outside. I thank you so much. Well, since you're here, Bubba, let me just show you my non-Bob Ross painting. It's not really a painting. It's more of a thank you. And just so I don't... No, I did not draw this. Sorry, the bangs. Hold on. That's too bad that I have OCD so bad I can't even talk because my bangs are not right. Anywho, I did not draw this. I wanted to do a thank you to all the veterans and current service people that are protecting our country. And I didn't want to do a disservice by making a sucky picture. So I Googled that famous statue of all, soldiers trying to raise the flag. So that's what is in my hopefully I don't take my ring light for a ride. That is what is in my non-Bob Ross picture. So like I said, I just kind of like clicked on a picture, put a piece of paper up against my laptop screen, and ever so lightly tried to like outline it, and then I just did the shading and la la la. There's not really any a lot of detail, wrinkles, obviously where the material bends or whatever. But other than that, and the only color that's in that picture besides marker is the red on the flag and the hearts and the eyeballs that say thank you. Other than that, it's just, it was pencil, and then I did the black marker to make it kind of stand out a little more. But again, thank you to all the service people, obviously from the past, because this is why we have the Memorial Day. But we also want to commemorate the people that are still in the service, because we do appreciate what they're doing for us. So with that, I know it's not Monday, but because we will be up there, I might not have a stream on Monday. So this is our way, mine and hubby's way of saying thank you so much. Sorry, it just looked like a Chinese person. Thank you. Thank you so much. Which doesn't matter, because we have, Asian Americans and Chinese Americans and Black Americans and Spanish Americans and every kind of. That's what America is. It's a fucking melting pot. Always has been. It's not just pink people running around. I never got that. Anyways, how the fuck we got white, because we're not white. I understand that the Native Americans were considered red. Yeah, because they had perpetual tans, you know what I mean? But we definitely not white. I mean, I am not fucking El Blanco, okay? Blanche. Ginormous beaver, that's right. That's another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to, okay, so this is the lost battle. So we're just going to say, fuck going to the sides. Yeah. Oh, see, now it went over. There we go. There we go. Good enough. Something like that. We'll just, I'm sure I'll fuck with it more. Oh, remember the other day, last week, I think it was, I did a heads up for this channel, mainly dirt fishing, and a lot of you guys went and checked them out and subbed them or whatever, being the wonderful people that you are. They were at 300. Okay, the goal was to get to 600 subs, and they were going to do this ginormous silver giveaway. Like, this guy showed a table full of silver, and that's for one winner, the winner. Okay. Last night I heard, or earlier this morning, he did a video giving everybody a heads up. Dudes and dudettes, as straight up metal detecting would say, they reached their goal. They went from 300 subs to 600 subs in what, a week? That's unfriggin' real. So we want to say kudos to you guys, mainly dirt fishing, on reaching and surpassing your goal of 600 subs. Hope they stick, but you made it, so it doesn't matter. Even if you lose a couple or whatever, you made it. That happened to us so many times, so many times. Of course, our channel is a little different from everybody else's, and that's probably what tripped us up for the most part. But whatever, I don't care. I like who we have now, and yes, I want more people to come. Sure, that would be great. The more the merrier, but we are not we do not pressure people. Otherwise, I would be saying, yo, you 300 new peeps to mainly dirt fishing, come fucking check us out. Actually, we do have a new sub from this morning. Some Wayne or Dwayne or something like that, and I'm sorry that I can't think of it right off the top of my head. Good morning, Grease Monkey Prospecting. Thank you so much for stopping in. Always great to see you. Hope everything's going well with you. Hope you had a great week. I think it's so cool that I have, a bunch of people that go to Brewers Prospecting and JP Lawns and more, and a couple more of their people have been coming over to my channel, and that is awesome because they're awesome peeps. So you are more than welcome. They always seem to have such a great time in their stream. So speaking of JP, I just want to show you that if I can't remember if I already did, I have Mrs. JP and the Bulldogs vanilla bean candle burning, as I always do for my live streams for that wonderful ambiance. So yeah, we are psyched that the countdown is on. One of my boy dogs' stomach has been gurgling like hell. They went out before I started the stream. Started the stream. I put his bowl of food on the floor in the living room. I don't think he realizes it's in there, but his stomach has been. So before we leave here, definitely letting him out to the yard because he eats grass too. Like sometimes he has an upset stomach, so he has to eat grass before he can allow himself to come in and actually eat. You know what I mean? Like he eats the grass and pukes. He's a chew vomit dog. He eats the grass, then he gets the foam puke, and then he gets the whatever he ate for grass. And I want to say it's kind of like the whites of an egg. You know what I mean? Like he's like, trying to get rid of it, and it's just dangling. And I always say, don't fucking eat it. Just try to shake it off. Yes, he is getting out for noon today, so that's great. No, he normally, sorry, Mama, not to correct you, like, no, he normally works till 3:30. However, he put in to get out early on Friday and to have Monday off. So, actually, we are going to take the trip up there 2.5 to 3 hours earlier than my sister and brother-in-law. So we should be already there hanging out, burning, la la la, feet back, waiting for them to join us probably around in between the 5 and 6 hour. And we already have plans that since it's going to be kind of crappy out today and tonight, we just won't even set up for cooking. You know what I mean? So we'll let them. Plus, they're bringing their dog for the first time. So we'll let them mosey on in, unload their stuff, put their dog runner out wherever they're going to choose to put it out. Probably crate Maisie because she's like some type of hound dog or something like that. So she's a lot bigger than my teeny weeny bookend dogs. And then because we know we've been to, it's either Littleton or we're going to go down into Petticoat Junction. And I'm not lying. I'm not saying that to call it Petticoat Junction because it's like old-timey country. No, there's a sign on I don't know if it's an establishment like a business or just a sign, but it says Petticoat Junction. Shit, I'm not even kidding you. Good morning, JP Lawns and more. Thank you for joining us this morning. Grease Monkey just came through a few moments before you. No, yeah, no. We're like on a class 3 or 4. I want to say 3 road. You know what I mean? So, like the road only gets maintained to a certain point, and then it's like you're kind of like, on your fucking own. That's why it took us a while to actually get the campers up there. They wanted them up there in April, but there's no way because they didn't grade the roads, 1. And B, the roads were so wet from the melting snow in the season that the roads were very, because they're dirt, were very muddy and ruddy. Because we were wondering if we'd have to like bring plywood with us for the really, really bad spots. Baby's in the house. Baby's in the house. A baby meaning pick. I'm just sharing our weekend plans, and they asked if you were getting out early today, and I just answered the questions of saying yes. I already said whatever about the mainly dirt fishing surpassing or reaching and going. I think they've gone past, but we'll just say at least reaching their goal of 600 in a fucking week, mind you. Well, we'll have to find we'll have to find that out. Funny thing is, the people that are on the same road that my sister purchased the property from, a lot of people are from our state and or surrounding towns. It is like too funny. What did they all get a memo or something? Yeah, getting out on early release for good behavior. What the gas tip for gas, is that what you're saying, or you're not looking forward to what it's going to cost us for gas? And I understand what you're saying, babe, but think about it this way: you don't have to pay for a campsite fee. You don't have to, you don't have to pay for a hotel. You don't have to pay for all those other amenities that you would get if you had to go camping. So, and even still, yeah, you would be, you'd have to pull your camper or whatever to get there. So gas and food, but again, we're doing the half and half type deal. They're doing one meal and we're doing another. Oh my fucking god, Bean, what are you doing? And I use hairspray, so wrong hand. I'm trying to do this with because last time we went, it was raining, and my hair was like across my forehead, and my husband and my sister, both of them, told me. Well, my husband told me, and my sister laughed, but they said, "Okay, Hitler." Because they had the slicked hair. This is really, oh my god, what is wrong with me? I am so sorry, guys. So sorry that I have these OCD fucking thingies. Eat beans. Eat beans, get gas for free. Yeah, if that only worked. If that only moved your vehicle. I do too. That is one of my things. Trust me, is there are, unfortunately, there are people that cut themselves when they hit, like emotional or whatever. Well, I'm a cutter, so to speak, but I'm a fucking cutter of hair because I'm just like, that's not sitting right. So I'm trying not to do that, and I thought I had it on the right side because 2 weeks ago I had it on the fucking wrong side. So I thought I corrected that, but for some strange reason. Good morning, Digging with Deej. Excuse me. Thank you for joining us this morning. Oh, and we also wanted to share this with you. We got mail from Ro Diggin a few days ago. And she just says, "Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Happy hunting, Ro." And she sent us, different things. And this on the back has like a story, or not so much a story, but tells who they are. And then we got sparkly Or as the prospectors would say, I see shiny. I see shiny. And then I go, I said to pick, okay, number one. I said, what is that, a fucking lipstick? He's like, hello, it's a bullet on top of stacked coins. Oh, hey, there it is. It's when I first pulled them out, okay? And then she's got this one. Sorry about the white light. It's me. It's not the white light. It's me. It's not you. It's me. Of course, we all know this. And then we got another shiny shine. But on the darker side. So that's cool too. So I think we might keep, I don't know, 2 to 3 of them. Yeah. Because I like the round shiny. I kind of like this one too, because it's cute, but and at the same time I like this one. So, what do you do? What do you do? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hey, Mo. So we got stickers from Diggin'. We got a notification from Mainly Dirt Fishing that they reached their $600 goal. And, oh shit, I have it down here. Oh, it's still open until Friday because you have to be a sub. So if any people are watching this for the first time and haven't been there, go to Mainly Dirt Fishing. Check them out. If you like them, sub them. If you sub them, you will be in a giveaway. Drawing will be next Saturday, not tomorrow. I think it brings us into June. Good morning, Just Be Cool Metal Detecting. TGIF. Thank you for joining us. Really? Did you see the spread, Mike? Did you see the stuff he had on? That's for one person. Today, however, when I was listening to it or kind of watching it briefly because I was running around, they will have a couple of other drawings because, like I said, anybody that did a shout out for them on their live stream or on their channel gets a second goes in, your name goes in for a second chance. There you go. A second chance at a drawing. I think they said that one was for somebody was donating, something like that. I could be wrong. So like I said, I only briefly listened to it today. A fines box and a fines bag, I want to say, for giveaways for like doing the shout out. And I think they said it was from another channel. However, I can't remember the name of the channel. But like I said, number one, thank you all for being wonderful and going over and checking them out. But like I said, I cannot. I'm like, geez. Well, then again, if it was us, we'd be waiting. We'd be waiting months to get another 300 subs. But okay, hold on. Yeah, saw Audra. Not a problem, Bill. I hope you can wiggle it out. Don't get anything pinched. No pinching your Franks and beans. Thank God straitjackets don't have zippers. Just belts and pulls. I did do a shout out. Shout out! I said Mainly Dirt Fishing reached their goal of 600. Still open for subs, comments, or shout outs until next Friday. That's when it closes, and the drawing will be the following day, next Saturday. Weed my lips. Wow, Mike. Holy moly. Yeah, no, I thought, oh, well, I heard you, I read shout out, so I thought you were like prompting me to say it, which I did already, but I did it again. And when I'm done and I go and edit this, then I will do the hashtag mainly dirt fishing again, like I always try to and if I ever had you up on my screen, for you just jumping up or whatever, and I didn't tag you, didn't hashtag you in the description, let me know and I will go back and edit it, because I don't have guests per se. We have peeps that come in and want to sit with me on the couch. You know what I mean? And shoot shit, whatever. Not that they're really sitting on the couch, but that's what I call it. And sorry, babes. So yeah, I don't have guests, but I consider anybody that comes up here on my screen a guest, besides being in the chat, because you had balls enough to ring the doorbell and say, let me in. So I do the hashtag of whoever is on my screen. Good morning, doll. Michigan Gems is in the house. TGIF. You got your coffee? Getting psyched. The clock is ticking. My, please don't pee in my house. I told you already. You gotta go outside. You tell mom. I let you out. You gotta go in the yard. Look at me. Look at me. You just saw a truck go by. Hello? Do you have to go bathrooms? I can hear your stomach growling. I would really love it if you dumped a loaf in the yard as opposed to on the back seat on the way. Do you have to go out? You want to go in the yard? You gotta go out? I'm gonna run him out, like I said, because his stomach's been gurgling since right before my stream, and I tried to get him to go out. So, babe, talk to them for a sec. I'm so sorry that they do this, but they do this, so I will be right back. Ouch. You gotta go back to it? Come on. Come on, good boy. Ouch. Go out. See, it's my little sweet. Come on, wanna go outside? Yeah. Come on. I am so sorry about that, but I'm so glad I look when I do let him out in the yard because I thought I just unlocked the gate for hubby when he comes home so we can throw the kayaks that are in the driveway up against the fence in the yard before we leave. So last time I let the dogs out, I thought I unlocked the gate. What I did was I did a lever thingy up out of the groove, but it was still closed. Okay, so when I just went to let Milo out, the wind blew the gate not all the way open because the kayaks are in front of them, but open enough that a little buddy or Milo could have gotten out. So I beat him to the fence. I reclosed the door. Yeah, because you're working, you're in my stream. And you're typing, you're not just listening. And I'm sorry. Sorry that, sorry. I just figured you could keep talking to him like you have been. Because not only did I let Milo out, I had to piss. Yeah. So there. Fucking hair. See what I mean about the 5 head? That's why I don't like my hair pulled back. Because it's like, okay, I got a 4 head. A 5 head is another finger would be. But you know what I mean? Yeah. 5 head. I don't have a 4 head. I have a fucking 5 head. Sorry. It's because of the way I fucking blow dried it to the side. So now it's being a dick and just not staying where I wanted to. But whatever. He does do a good job. I mean, he can talk. It's not like you guys are a bunch of strangers. You picked the wrong like the little Keurig pod thingies, but with a different brand or whatever. Hi, Dan Burrows. Welcome. Sorry. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us this morning. Bean, did you? No, I didn't piss outside. The bathrooms, we have 2 bathrooms, a half bath in our bedroom, and then we got the main bathroom back towards the second. And then the side door, I have to go through the studio and the workshop to get outside. So I went that way. Yes, Ray Liotta supposedly passed away in his sleep yesterday. My daughter actually sent me a heads up, almost like we were related, you know what I mean? But we've, seen a lot of movies, and my kids are in their, like middle 30s now. And so they know him, they've seen, I can't even think of it now. Wise Guys. Hello. They seen the guy with Pesci, you know what I mean? They've seen Second Silence of the Lambs. They've seen so many, what is it? Whatever in the outfield with fucking Kevin Costner. In the baseball. Oh my lord. The baseball team. Angels of the outfield, that's it. Sad. 67, but you know what? That's the way to go, right? I mean, if we're gonna pass, hopefully it's natural in our sleep or in the act of getting a piece. You know what I mean? Because either way, it's a good way to go. Field of Dreams. What the fuck is Angels in the Outfield? Like I said, you did see me stumbling trying to get the name of the movie to come to mind, and wasn't there. I think I've seen the movie once. I don't think I really if I watched Kevin Costner in his early days, I don't think I watched Bill Durham. Angels, whatever. I mean, not Angels, but Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Yeah. I remember, yeah, the second Silence of the Lambs. That's when freaking Hannibal Lecter's cutting his skull cap off and he's slicing pieces of his brain, and Ray Liotta's sucking this, getting some whatever medical shit through a straw so that he's not feeling anything, and he's trying to have this conversation with Julianne Moore. Oh, my Lord. Dyersville, Iowa. Is that close to home, Mama? Yeah, I started watching Kevin Costner flicks. I want to say probably Dances with Wolves from there, Waterworld, whatever. All I know is his movies are always like 3 fucking hours long. But I have to say, I love the TV series, and I'm trying to think if it's on Peacock, but Yellowstone. Love, love, love that series. And I binge watch it, so I already did like the whole, season 4 or whatever the fuck it is that they stopped on. So I don't know when they come back or if they're going to continue, but to me, the story was not done. I missed some of this. You want to go with 3 Oriental hookers? Hey, whatever floats your boat, Bubba. Is he on the beat, cop? Well, then again, you don't have your vehicle, but I was going to say, be like that chick on Bridesmaid, and she's like, meow. She goes speeding by him, and she goes putting by him real slow and like throwing empty beer things out of the car and shit to get his attention. And then that didn't work, so she actually came up to his car and bumped him. But yeah, you don't need to go chasing the Kappas. Let them chase you. Literally. Bad girl. Yeah, that sucks. Now, was it your first time with? No, sorry, that didn't sound right. Was it a first date with this one? The last police officer? Hmm. All I can say, Joe, is get a friend you can keep in your bedside drawer. Yeah. You know what I mean? Self satisfaction. Either that or we're going to have a video of fucking Jim. We'll have a video of Joe outside of Walmart on one of those horses. Does this fucker go any faster? Put another quarter in, Jack. Just kidding. I didn't know if it was the same dude. I didn't know if this meant more than the first date, or if it was a one first date with this guy. And oh, he stood you up. Okay, gotcha. It's not like you went on a date before and then blah blah blah. What the fuck is that, babe? No, like I said, Not to sound gross, but we're all adults here, so we can, we've discussed way fucking worse. I never actually owned something that you would actually call that. You know what I mean? But I have had a couple of different kind of back massagers that work this as well, because as long as it's hitting the button on the outside, that's all you need. Fucking 2.5 seconds with a fucking electric plug-in. You're like fucking done. All right, till fucking next time. I'm sorry. Oh no. Whoa. She has to have a cast? I've had both hips done, not together, 6 years apart. Was never in a cast. My second hip surgery, I was walking within, babe, 3 hours of my surgery. My Trish and Rick, my sister and brother-in-law, were coming down the hallway, and they walked into my room as I was walking with said nurse assistant from my bed towards the window, with like a belt strap around you that they hold from behind. Like, that's gonna fucking hold you up if you do happen to fucking pitch forward. And they were like, what the fuck? Like, she just had hip surgery, but they want you up and moving. Oh, Milo just barked. I will be right back. That's his ringing the doorbell. Okay, I gotta go let him in. Okay, now just gonna sit here for a few minutes and listen to see if his belly gurgles. Shit. What? Hold on, that's your cue to leave? That's crazy, Joe. Yeah, wait, what did Mama say? Data firemen, they always respond to a call to put a fire out, and they know how to use their hose. Or you could call a chimney sweep. You know how to get the cobwebs out. Oh my goodness, Dan. I didn't. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's a hard stint right there, boy. All summer too, poor kid. We're sending good vibes your way. Hope everybody upstairs is watching over her when it happens, and we'll pray for steady fucking hands of the surgeon and everybody in the operating room. Well, that's awesome. Yep. That's awesome, Dan, that people are responding to that. No cobwebs here. I have some big ass dusted bunnies down there. Oh my dust bunnies. uh, that's awesome. Right. It helps people be aware. Some have a tripod, Bill. But you know what? This is like too much. You know what I mean? No. This is too much. No. Way too much for this kid. Not that I'm a kid, but yeah, no. Nope. I'm all set with riding a donkey. Oh, that is my. I didn't draw it. I traced it because I didn't want to fucking ruin something for a thank you to the vets and shit. But it's a okay as long as I don't take my ring light down. You know that statue of the army guy or the soldiers trying to put the flag up? So I googled it, clicked on one of the thumbnails, it came up a little bit bigger, and I put a piece of paper over my laptop screen and lightly tried to trace what I could, and then I freehanded the um shadowing in the lines, the crease for your clothing. If you move, you get a crease and blah blah blah. So yeah, that's just Bob Mazzulli in the house. Good morning, welcome, thanks for joining. Time for spring cleaning. Open windows. Right? Yeah. You don't want Vlad the Impaler. You want to be able to bounce on the pony. You know what I mean? You don't want to be halfway down and be like, yeah, no, forget that. The rain. Oh my lord, B. Higgles is in the house. Good morning, Brian. Thank you for joining us. My cuppeth is empty, so we are going to do the swap. The hippie swap. But that's why I said, Joe, if you have a fucking in the draw friend for those hard times, when they're hard to come by, and you have the urge or you need an attitude adjustment. What's 5 fucking minutes? It's not even 5 minutes if you're lucky. Invest in a silver bullet. You could bring it with you to work. Just put it on low hum. On the first setting, you don't want those like ab crunch fucking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ever try one of those fuckers? Instead of doing sit ups, they fucking your ribs, your abdomen. But the only thing that does is fucking probably give you bulging discs in your spine. Some of the hard contractions. Sorry, I want to see what my husband just said here. You know what? I think Milo might have succeeded in doing what I hoped, either taking a crap or vomiting, because I am not hearing his stomach gurgling. He also seen his bowl of food on the floor before, when he walked to go outside and walked past it to come back in. So he knows he's got food there too. Who the fuck is Phil Butler? Ray Liotta. Flash Bash. Sorry, reading the chat. Sorry, I didn't mean to have a lull there. Anybody got any plans for the long weekend? It is the opening of summer, Memorial Weekend. It's also my godson / nephew's birthday, the 29th. Detecting all weekend long. I'm not sure if Honey's bringing his this weekend or not up there. It's close to the door though, but it might be because he took it out of the car recently. Oh my god, shit, we were coming home. Not last night, the night before, because he fixed it last night. I picked my hubby up. We're on the way home, and we hear, like, I thought maybe a little louder than that. I thought we ran over like a plastic bottle, and that's what we heard. But shortly, like immediately after hearing the poof, it was like thump, 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 thump. So we're like, oh my God, we got a flat. So we pull over immediately. Hubby jumps out of the freaking car, walks around the whole car. He cannot see nothing. He doesn't hear air escaping, anything. We're like, okay, la la la. He goes, didn't you say you felt it like in the front? And I said, yeah, definitely. So we begin to go to the end of the road where we pulled over, and again, thump, 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 thump. We're like, what the fuck? Well, across the street was a kid park with the parking lot. So we pulled in there, and I happened to look out the window, and the tire was at the right spot, so where it meets the ground and then comes up, like the back part of the tire. I see like a freaking octagonal type screw head, and the saving grace was with the washer. So the washer was holding the screw from going further into our tire. However, I wasn't sure how many times our tire could take the cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha before the big explosion. And we lose all our air. Needless to say, we actually drove, maybe 20 plus miles, because we ended up ordering a freaking pizza on the way home, picked it up before actually going home because we weren't sure what the deal was going to be. Good morning, Teen Lynch. Tim and Kathy. TGI. So yeah, we had a screw in the washer, and we bought a can of freaking Fix-A-Flat, but the tire pressure never changed all the way home. We actually drove the back roads. We didn't want to take the highway. We drove home the back way, and 20 plus miles with a fucking screw in our tire. And made it all the way to home, and then hubby was starting to remove it, and he said he got it at least 3/4 of the way out before it went. Well, it started it, and then poof. Yup. And then we never used the Dixie-Flat. And then I thought we had the plug kit here. So Huggy Bear, hubby just plugged it. Well, he pulled the screw, obviously, plugged it, rode the donut, which the donut looked way better than donuts I remember having, but not as big as the big, rest of the tires, but it could pass. So he rode into work on the donut, put air in the tire, I think in the morning to inflate it at least some from his little generator type plug-in in the cigarette lighter socket. And then he brought it over to a gas station where he filled it to its right pressure and changed it out on lunch. So, yay! We never had to freaking open the can of Fix-A-Flat, so that's good. However, I'm wondering if we should do a little before driving the 2 hours. But I've used plugs before, and I've gone a long time with the plug, like I didn't have one in there. It was just regular tire. So it's not like we had a big gash. You know what I mean? It was a hole. I'm sorry, I missed something. Something with Team Lynch. I hope you don't have COVID. Gotta make sure I don't hit anything on the side. Yes, they do. Oh my. The next COVID contestant, come on down. No. I'm sorry. Hopefully you're not sick. Pick was out, 2 weeks ago, babe? He tested positive, and he was symptomatic. Oops, sorry, knock on wood. So that was awesome, but because he tested positive twice, we thought maybe it was a fluke, but no. 3 weeks ago, there you go. And I didn't. I did 2 tests, and they both said nope. Oh my goodness. Well, like I said, I hope you're pretty good. Thank goodness. Just kind of like a mild cold or body aches, maybe. Yeah. So just rest up. Good to. It's nice to know, though, that you guys aren't they're struggling. Give me that oxygen. It's my turn. No, I'm kidding. What's the newest thing? The fucking monkeypox, right? I just saw something on Facebook this morning, and they had the hey with the monkeys. Remember those guys? And they had a meme of those guys with all the like chickenpox marks on them. Monkeypox, get it? It's kind of one of those bad dad jokes. Yeah. Oh. See, lung stuff is anything that has to hamper your breathing is difficult enough. You know what I mean? And that's why, and again, I'm not pushing anything and I'm not saying anything to anybody about anything, but that was the whole reason why I chose to be the guinea pig, if you will, because I have, as she's puffing, I do have bronchitis, chronic bronchitis, and mild to moderate asthma. So it would benefit me so that I don't have all those pustules in my freaking globulates. Love my fucking terminology. In my brachials. Yeah. Wear protection. Be careful what banana you eat. You choosy. Holy, holy. I don't know what that is, but it sounds. It's weird that it's kind of almost got a COVID fucking sound to it. Yeah, no tail. Right? I don't have fucking web toes, so I can't go swimming as well. Like, well, I am a frog, but I thought maybe you'd be a duck. Get some web feet. I can't read minds that I know of. I mean, I have some good juju and I can pick up on some shit, but uh, all the stuff that you're on, that sucks. Like a bad fork. We used to have this one fork in the drawer. They all looked like they were, stainless steel or whatever. Because we didn't have any brass or gold ones. But there was this one fork that just always had that tainted fucking metal taste to it. Kind of like when you go to sip out of a soda can and it has that something bitter on it, which, usually you're supposed to try to wipe that shit off. But because then you're having a debate with yourself, saying, "Okay, was that concentrated Pepsi syrup, or was that rat piss?" He always wiped your containers. Tinny taste. Yep. 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 Exactly, Mike. And God forbid you have a metal filling. You know what I mean? And that a prong from that fork just happens to scrape across the surface of one of your teeth. Yeah, it's like having tinfoil in your mouth. Ever do that when you were a kid? Make pretend you had braces or rip off the piece of Ronald drop, shove it in there and go, hey, in a minute, your jaw closes. Or not even. It depends on where your contact was. But holy crap, it must be like attaching a battery. Freaking like, holy God. Don't, note to self, never put tinfoil in your mouth. Exactly. That's exactly it. Uh, that's what the shot is all of the vaccination is all about. A lot of people think it's so you don't get COVID. No, it's so God forbid if you do, it's not so bad that you are in the hospital on a respirator praying to fucking God that you survive. You know what I mean? It's makes it more manageable, like the flu, which the flu being influenza was also something big back in the day. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people are also like, again, not to, me, I don't try to touch on politics and all that shit, but majority of people are like, fuck that. They came out with it, bam, 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 way too quick. How can it be safe? Because they had the whole fucking world working on one assignment. You know what I mean? Stop what the fuck you're doing because we got a rush order here. You know what I mean? One of those deals, which is why everything else suffered too in the whole whatever. But again, I don't have new growths. You know what I mean? We don't get better radio reception or anything like that. So Marky Man 69. I'm like, who? Okay, who they saying hi to? I'm not seeing it. He went by quick. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. He's always changing his name. He's a little crafty one there. Can you imagine that? Like a fucking barky bark in the house. Doo doo. Doo 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 doo. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna start singing his fucking song though. That's okay, because every time I go to say FL Thunder, digging with Rob's name, I always have to stop myself because I go to say Menudo Rob. It's fucking Menardo. Like he's, part of not NSYNC. What the fuck were they? The Spanish ones. The Spanish boy band. Menudo. They're. Oh my god, Bean. Menudo. That wasn't like fucking it's Gesundheit. That was the name of the. Oh Lord. That's where what Ricky She Bangs guy comes from. That group. Ricky Martin. Out of sync. Oh, are you a Backstreet Boy? Where's Dana? I don't see it. I missed it. Dana Reed, good morning. Sorry you snuck in. I caught somebody else saying hello to you, and that's what I like about that too, because that's when I know. Same thing with Kathy and Tim. When somebody says hi to somebody, I'm like, what? I didn't see them. Oh my Lord, they are here. I get 12 people in my house this morning. Thank you so much for coming. I know it's a long weekend and people have plans for the most part. Sorry, I didn't mean to be like that. Team Lynch. They're like, fuck you, Bean. Hey, you can always put, how they have the Yule log and shit like that on the cable or whatever. Get the lapping shore of the beach. Or at least the soundscapes of it. You know what I mean? And just, you don't have the metal detect on your carpet or anything like that, but just enjoy the ambiance while you're lounging. Too bad you just couldn't have a friend come over and serve you drinks and you could just pretend that you were on vacation. Yo, garçon. I like our riffing. Sorry for my queer fucking accent. I've been puffing right along. When you're single smoking, because it's definitely a social thing, you want to share it, like you want to sit around and have a brew with somebody. Same diff, except that, you're drinking off the same beer. But when you 13, it's showing 11, he's 12, it went down to 11, so I'm seeing 12. If there's 13, maybe that counts me. Awesome. Light a candle. Look, Team Lynch. Soak it in. It's vanilla. It's from Mrs. J.P. Lawns. Mrs. J.P. and the Bulldogs. I love vanilla. One of my fave fragrances. I have different things, different smells. A lot of people have a lot of different smells, but the degree in change, like I love vanilla smelling candles. I love the smell of lilacs. I love the smell of Zippo lighters. I love the smell of gasoline. Like that's kind of fucking. Who am I trying to pick up? I don't know. No one, but I'm saying, back in the day, maybe a mechanic. Yeah, who knows, 35 years and you've never seen your hubby without a mustache? Whoa. I've seen hubby with the mustache, with the beard, full freaking beard, shave the beard off, keep the stash, shave the stash off. I'm telling you, you get rid of your facial hair, it takes like 10 years off of your life. I'm not saying, ew, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that at all. Well, first you get the sugar daddy. Then, because the sugar daddy most likely has a nice house with a pool, so you'd have to call suck a fucking whatever, suck a leaf, whatever you call it. Hey, look up for a skimmer. I'm looking for a human water skimmer to take care of my pool. Smell-o-vision. I wish they had smell-o-vision. I wish we had half the shit that the Jetsons said we were gonna have. Way the fuck back in the 70s, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, we're finally getting there. Remember when he used to go like this and talk to his fucking boss on the big screen? That was his phone. Hey, Mr. whatever his name was. Snipply. I don't know what it was, but and then they had the robot, which you pretty much can have now, and then the robot goes over to the handy dandy, better than the microwave, because you put the pill in or press something in and blah, 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 comes out already cooked and inflated. We don't have that shit yet, but we do have those astronaut pack turkey dinner in a bag. No. They actually have turkey dinner in a can, I think. Right? Yeah, a lot of them, they look like mountain men. And again, I have nothing wrong with that. Sorry, I'm going back up the stream. Okay, I think I was all caught up. I wasn't. I want to make sure. I'd hate to, just seem like I'm catching certain people's comments. I want to make sure I hit. Yeah, that's kind of like the drawback, unless they have what did I miss here? Conditioner. You know what I mean? Like shampoo and then conditioner. You want this shit. You want the shit that's around your mouth area to be soft, like fucking pepper, because then it doesn't matter, and you're not getting all you know what I'm saying? I used to say, and I don't mean to piss you off, honey, when I say this, okay? Sometimes when his mustache goes over his lip, hey, whatever, that's how you want it, whatever. But sometimes when he takes his last sip of his coffee, I have to say it in my head, it's his coffee, it's his coffee, it's his coffee, and not his fucking runny nose, which I know it ain't his coffee, okay? But sometimes when it's wet, I try not to make that repulsed fucking look, but sometimes I cannot. I cannot. I do not have control of my facial expressions, okay? They just naturally react. And I love my husband to death, but sometimes I told him it's almost like, okay, picture the turkey brush, okay? Dip that in fucking water, whatever, get that kind of wet, and then just, it's gonna, sorry. That's kind of like a wet kisser. When you have to fucking do this, really, man? Or you break apart and you get that tightrope fucking thing happening. Like this Lady and the Tramp piece of spaghetti, but it's not. It's spittle. Ooh, sorry. Are we gagging? We laughing? Flavor saver. I thought that's what this was. Like the ladies' landing strip, the guy has it on his chin. But that might just be, for not so much a flavor, more like a scent pad, like a stick up. This is my old lady. No, uh, sorry. Gray Ghost. Why does that sound familiar? Gray Ghost. Yeah, those are one of the really good type of headphones, right? I think I've looked them up before. Gross. Which part? All of it? The spittle, like you've never done that before? Not from you, but like kiss somebody, and when you pull apart, they have that, and you're like, oh, try to break it like a spider web. Fucking. You want soft, pliable lips. You don't want them like, uh, you don't want them soaking wet. You know what I'm saying? Like you just came up for air and you decide to suck face again. Hello, Crypt Keeper and FL Records. I'm sorry you happened to come through the door at the right time. What? 5 being a kiss? Next time you get snot on you. Oh, that's probably what she was saying, gross too. Like I said, I know my husband, and I know, he's always, because he has post freaking nasal drip for like 80% of the year. When you're metal detecting and looking down, your nose all like naturally drips, but he has a time of year which it's, like, really, guy. um but yeah, when you don't know, when he kisses you goodbye, and it's like, it's like, sorry, I love him. And like I said, I try to like just be like, no, I'm not wiping your kiss off. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm fucking trying to get the moisture off my face. Oh dear boy, just to dig in. Welcome. We are talking about having a mustache and not having a mustache, or having a full facial mustache and beard, or having just the Billy Goat gruff. Or I was never big into like the little fucking big ass pork chop sideburns. Like, why? But then again, I'm not big on the mustache twirlers of the day too. That just makes me think of like the barbershop quartet people. Four guys. La 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 la. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm talking about? When their fucking mustache goes like this. Ooh. Holy moly. Like, we want men to be, take care of themselves or whatever, manscape, if you will. But do I want somebody that's in the fucking mirror more than me? And I'm not even in the mirror all that much. I hate the fact that I have like this mohawk happening. No, like the Three Stooges mo happening. Sorry, guys. I tried to keep mine trimmed. Don't like random hairs touching my nose. Right when they roll the wrong way. Yeah, every once in a while I go to my husband while he's driving or something. No, he has the crazy eyebrow hair. So those ones I can I do this. I'm not even fucking lying. Hey, grab this freaking eyebrow hair like this, and I twist it, and then I try to get as close to it, whatever, so all that whoop-de-doo's gone. Hello, did you find anything detecting? Welcome, good morning. 15 peeps in my house. Sweetness. Okay, I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, Lordy. Hey, doesn't matter as long as she shaved it, right? And then you have the au natural peeps. Like, well, see, I call it winter leggings when you're not looking for a person. You know what I mean? La la la. When you already have one and you're comfortable in your relationship. And like around the end of November, you decide I'm not shaving my fucking legs again until April. Right? Baba, where are you? Sorry, I'm reading the stream. Yeah, Grip Keeper. I think this summer we're gonna go for the Bo Derek look with it braided and beads. Whoa. I just don't know how many, should we go with the Medusa look or Pam? Or better yet, we could try to do the Viking fucking French braid. Oh, Lord. Right? Wait, you want me to start that fire? Holy crap. Yeah, we need to find. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because hubby's been pretty good with going out lately, and like I said, he scored the ring I'm wearing, which you probably can't see with this fucking light, but some of you seen it last week. There we go. I'll hide my mug. So yeah, that's it. IBB I IBB was it CN 925, babe, something like that. And when we looked it up, I think it said foreign silver. So foreign being of this world, but not this country. Not coming to you from galaxy far, far away. We being him. A lot of trash. That burns my ass. There's enough garbage cans there where you bring your stuff. Whatever you take in, you take out, or whatever you bring in, you bring out. Whatever it's called. Thank you, Mama. I swapped it for the Pandora one that he found last year that wraps around your finger and has a little diamond thing on each. It kind of reminds me of like a spoon ring. Very pretty, but it gets snagged on shit. So, and when it gets snagged, thank God I feel it because that's how you could lose it because it's going to get snagged and then be yanked off your finger. Damn straight. I've been chugging along. But, Choo Choo Charlie, I give it a rest and all that shit too. Because, like I said, it's just me here, and I'd have to like constantly keep it in my face to keep it lit. Menopause. What are they, wiry? Like the gray hair that comes out of your freaking wherever? Definitely stronger than, the other ones. I shouldn't say stronger. I should say definitely a different texture. I need me a guitar string. Ting! Tom and Jerry. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, and you do the head count before you leave. 1, 2, 3. And, hey, wait, we get an extra. Where the fuck did you come from? Now you got to go back and find their parents. Sorry, you grabbed the wrong child. Did you see, Dan? Did you see? Where the hell did I see it? I think it was on Facebook. I think it was Friends of Hampton Beach. They have a picture of like this fucking tower, almost like in the parking lot, I guess, over before Funland or something. But people are like, what is that? It's a tower for the cops to be on top of. So if they spot any rioting or what have you happening, then they call it in and they have the people respond because of all the riots that's been happening on the beach lately. Hmm. Sorry, I'm reading the comments, peeps. Oh, what is that? Alopecia? You got leg alopecia? A screwdriver to dig holes. Hey, whatever fucking works. Obviously, he was in like soil, right? I'm sure he wasn't at the beach using a screwdriver, was he? Because that's a little pointless. That's like, I don't know, pointless. We like it. It's getting trashed though the last couple of years. I don't know what it is with the generation of people nowadays that they don't pick up after themselves and they don't go somewhere to have a good time. They go somewhere, they leave like stuff on social media saying we're gonna meet at Hampton Beach and Crips Against the Blood. Or I'm just saying that, not saying it was them. I'm just saying it's definitely big groups of younger generational people that are it's like fucking spring break but bad. It's like spring break in the hood. If the hood was on the seacoast, what would that be? No, I don't want to say that either. I use a bread knife to cut my plugs. I'm reading Michigan Gems. My husband has a knife in a sheet that he uses a lot, actually. I have a digger tool. I haven't used it in a while because that mofo is heavy. And I'm like, I'm not going to carry this. Well, we used to do it in the backpack and all that shit, but I'm like, um, I use my root slayer unless, like I said, we're in a park or something like that. Then I would most likely use the hand digger. I think it's an O-Tech, something like that. Okay, I hate to do this, guys, but I've been kind of like doing the pee pee dance while sitting down. Sorry, but I have to unload. I will be right back. Hmm. Oof. I thank you so much, people. I can't even explain how much pleasure it is to know that your bladder's empty. What is this? FL Thunder got stopped by an officer for digging in a park. They said he could detect there, but he. Well, what the fuck difference is. Like, that's kind of pointless. That's like going to an ice skating rink and some dick saying, hey, you can be here, but you can't skate. We went to a park. We paid $12 to get in last summer. Hey, AAP Variety Channel, thanks for joining. Nice to see you here. We paid like $12 to go to babe, do you remember that lake we went to? Oyaklara, Koyawara, Alakoya, something like that. Wasn't worth it. No, Alakoya State Park, I think it was. We paid like $12 at the end of the season, mind you, not even fucking summertime. At the end of the season, more towards fall, pay our shit. Park. We start to get his machine out of the trunk and the scoop, I think it was. Right away, Johnny Fuckface comes scooting down on the freaking golf cart. Hey, you can't, no, you can metal detect, but it has to be in the water. Come again? You can't metal detect on the ground or on the beach or anywhere like the kids park, tot lot, whatever you want to call it. Only in the water. Doesn't make fucking sense. Needless to say, we attempted it. I think we were there for 5-10 minutes, if that, and got back in the car. Thanks so much. And left. And yeah, we'll never go back there. Not for that, anyways. But yeah, no, we won't go back. Yep. At the end of the season, it was like the leads were changing, right, babe? Didn't you bring your waiters anyways? Maybe not. I know we brought them to a couple of different places, but we were going to do the beach sand. Hello, that's where everybody sits. It comes in and out of the water and blah, 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 into, the water, not up to here, but and then you get told you can only do the water, not the beach, not the grounds, not the picnic areas, not tot lots. Well, fuck off. We're out of here and you won't see us again. Oh, I must have missed that. So I must have been tinkling when Joe said that. I'm going back up. I've been wanting to do the freaking playground at the beach. Have you ever done that, Dan? It doesn't open until 8. You know what I mean? So by that, because we're on the beach before the sun comes up for the most part. Can't get in the fucking thing because it's locked. And it pisses me off because I'm like, fuck. Why does it have to be 8? But you know what I mean? Like if it's not locked, then you're gonna have some derelict in there doing God knows what, in a tube slide somewhere. Wake up to some wino fucking passed out in the fucking hidden part of the slide. That's not good, or worse. So I understand, but 3 Mexican. She has to eat 3 Mexican pizzas. Is that the new food challenge? Holy moly! Dan, you are so funny. You are always up for the food challenges. The only one I even contemplated doing, but I didn't do, was the hot dog one. But like I said, I wouldn't have done it with the raw hot dog roll. I would have definitely toasted those mofos with some butter and mustard. And I would have, I know, I would have at least been able to eat fucking 4 of them. What was it, in 3 minutes or less? Something like that. Really, Bill? That's the only place you can detect? Huh. Okay. Welcome back. Ouch. Off to dig some holes. Have a great holiday weekend. Good luck and happy hunting. You too, be Eagles. Be safe and have fun. Thanks for coming. Have a great, 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 great weekend. Hope you have awesome weather. But see, you say park, babe. You have to be more explicit or whatever, because it's a like a 3 area ballpark, not a tot lot baseball park or soccer. You know what I mean? I think it's like one small field and then another field that gets used simultaneously or something. There might be three, but it's more a baseball, soccer, football field park. Okay? Now, if he was on the outside of the fence where people park, he probably wouldn't have been stopped. He was inside on the green. And again, I would have done up the fence line where people put their chairs and stuff. He was not there. So, yes, in an athletic field, they frown on that because they think you're making fucking pits and holes. We know we're not, but parks and recs or whatever you want to call it, people, you know what I mean, are like, get this fucking person off the green. That would be like us metal detecting a golf course. Can you do that? Because if we can, fucking let's hit Deerfield or Candia Woods. I don't think you can, right? Because it's privately owned, number one. Oh, that sucks, Luke. I hope you feel better. You have stuff for that, I'm sure. I'm sure this isn't your first rodeo. Me too, Mama. Obviously, it shows. Oh, your cat. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean your cat? Your cat hit enter on your keyboard. Yeah, they like to be like. I noticed that about that. Keyboards and newspaper. God forbid you're trying to read or wrap a present. They're all like rolling around. La, la, la. Yeah, cats are definitely not dogs. A whole separate entity. Right? Exactly. Or even your dogs, it's small enough to go across your keyboard, sit on your lap, and be like beep, beep, beep with its nose. Yeah, remember I said that? Like, well, maybe not, but yeah, I said that like months ago, and Mama was like, sure, blame your dog. Because I went to do something, he hit, like, he jerked me. Sorry, I want to, let's see, I almost missed this, so let's see what it says here. Nice. We had some guy, we were at Kingston State Park, which has a little beach and a little playground, and we've done it a bazillion times our first year metal detecting. Last year we went there and one of the guys that worked there came, excuse me, he says to my husband, because I was on the beach in the sand. He was over by the picnic tables in the grass. Excuse me, excuse me. Yeah, he's like, hello, you can't, if you're gonna do that, you have to be on the sand, not in the grass area, because technically you didn't pay to get in yet. You know what I mean? And you're here fucking defacing or whatever they're gonna try to say we're doing. We're like, yeah. Needless to say, we left there. See, that's another thing too. When we're driving and my husband sees a farm, he's like, "Oh, I should pull over and ask him." Yeah, but my thing is like, there's this big freaking cow farm in the next town over. My husband's been dying to like ask them on the way to Pawtuckaway where we fish on the kayaks. Okay, they have 5 million cows. You know what I mean? It's cow country. They're not gonna let you go and dig on their property, so that in their minds we're going to leave a pit, even though they can come with us to see how you do it, but in their minds you're standing there with a type of shovel and a fucking metal detector, unless you do it with just the metal detector and then go get the shovel after you get the permission, or fuck the shovel and just use your knife, go that route. But they're going to say no because they have animals and they do not want their animals tripping in a hole like a gopher hole, which we know we don't do that. You know what I mean? Again, that's their livelihood. That's their money. That's their cash. So if their cow steps in your pothole, so to speak, and breaks a freaking leg before it's, whatever, slaughter time or whatever, they lose money. You get a sippy cup. There you go, Bill. Right. I think it's supposed to say lids. It says Lisa, but I think it's lids of some sort. Oh, yeah, she said lids. I hope you feel better, Luke. Thank you for stopping in. Always great to see you, and Rebecca. I hope your headache and allergies and whatnot goes away soon. uh, I understand. I've colored my sister's hair for her, and Miles gonna be like right there all the time. Sorry, I didn't mean to say your name and make you look. And he was standing in the gap in between where I was standing and my sister sitting, and the hair dye dripped onto his white skin, and he had like a little, a dot for a while till it wore off. Like hair dye does at 6 to 8 fucking weeks. Probably longer because it's not like you wash your dog like you wash your hair. Well, I hope all you guys do, but or even better. Thank you so much for stopping by, Crypt Keeper MFL Record. Sorry, I'll get it right. I promise. You guys have a great weekend. Holy shit, we're going on 2 hours. Guess what, guys? If you don't mind, I'm going to grab my outro to play, and I'm gonna have to say my goodbyes because hubby's gonna be getting out. I don't even know if he said goodbye yet. If he did, I missed it. But I'm gonna play my outro, and we're gonna say goodbye because I gotta get my ass in gear so we can hit the road. So let me get my outro, my innie and my outie. Yay! Thank you guys for coming so much. I always love to have all of you here and have awesome conversations. And again, motherfucking funny one. But again, let me just say before, because I probably won't be on Monday, so probably no Bean Stream unless I do it up there, and it'll just be a YouTube live, not through StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? If I do, it'll be a surprise. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. God bless, and thank you to all our veterans and current service people. I don't want to just say servicemen because there are women too, which is what this sign is all about. Again, that's the trying the soldiers raising the flag, and again, thank you so much for keeping your homeland and complete strangers safe for as long as many years as you guys have. So thank you so much. Everybody have a great Memorial weekend. And like I said, probably not on Monday, but we will see you here next Friday. Thanks so much for being here with Brunch with Bean. Everybody take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.